Hey Aries, welcome to your January 2023 reading. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We're going to go through some general messages for you guys for the month. So take what resonates, leave the rest. You can always check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign. Let's see. I did also do 2023 readings for each sign, as well as pick a cards for each, or for 2023 as well as January. So you guys can check those out as well. They're all on my channel. So let's see, Aries, what's going on for January? All right, we have the Death card with transformation. We also have the Hierophant here with wisdom. And we have the Seven of Wands with stand your ground. Hanged Man here with sacrifice at the bottom of the deck. So there's this sense of, sorry if the camera's shaking around. I'm just trying to get the cord figured out here. I feel like you've learned, some of you have really learned, or there's been a shift or change in your boundaries here in some area of your life. Okay, so you may find that you've been increasing your boundaries, or just like have a new set of boundaries that you are holding people to or situations in. So there's a big change here with the Death card that is, I just feel like with the wisdom, with the Hierophant, it's like you've learned a lesson, potentially through, you know, letting people overstep your boundaries, or maybe not even realizing you needed boundaries in a situation until it happened and you're like, okay, this isn't gonna fly. So it's like you've had some sort of experience here when it comes to something surrounding your boundaries. Now this also could be as well, like you, if it's not your boundaries, the Seven of Wands is a card of like maintaining a sense of victory, right? It comes after the Six of Wands. Six of Wands has the victory aspect to it. And so if you are, it's like you're leveling up in some way, but you're also like holding a sense of integrity. You're taking the lessons with you. You're taking the success and learning from those situations, or just, you know, anything that you've worked through here in a positive way, I guess. It's almost like you are able to, just like maintain your current level of evolvement, as well as like progress even further, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that, I don't know if that made any sense at all, but let's get a little more here for you, Aries, in January. What does Aries need to know for January 2023? So I feel like there's something that you have like a very strong stance in. We have Mother Earth here, which says, forge a new alliance with nature. So some of you may need to connect to the outdoors a little bit more. For some reason, you could have Earth in your chart. For some reason, that's coming through. Possibly Taurus here, being the Hierophants here. But some of you, like, it's like getting out into nature, or like making that more of a routine is something that I feel like is going to help your, just your energy, your vibration, that sort of thing. We have sacred ceremonies. I remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. Yeah, something about like rituals. This could also be something that you are working through as well, is like having a sense of a ritual, or doing something ritualistic in order to achieve a level of success and maintain. So like, let's say you've made progress already in some area of your life, you are obviously wanting to build upon that. And so it's like you're sticking to your rituals, you're sticking to the things that you want to do to make the changes that you want to make. Let's get more on this. We have Voice with Cicada. We also have Detachment with Island, and we have Purification with Sage. So there's kind of this sense of starting fresh, detaching from certain energies. Some of you may need to clean or cleanse your energies. You could maybe need to like literally clean something in the physical world, like clean a room or clean a house, a car, or whatever. But I almost feel like there's something as well with your voice here that's making you stand out, or there's something that you are, it's like you're getting attention, but not by being like the others. For some reason that's coming through, and it's connecting for me to that Seven of Wands there. So whatever you're doing, you're definitely standing out here. Let's see if we can get some with the tarot on what is this here for Aries. It also could just be like, again, setting boundaries, removing people or situations from your life, and like very clearly stating the boundaries. Okay. Okay, we have Five of Pentacles. What else here? Seven of Pentacles. I almost feel like you maybe invested in things, didn't get the return that you were like looking for. King of Cups. One more here for Aries. Yeah, Ace of Swords. I feel like you're looking at new options. I feel like you've invested into situations with people that, again, you're feeling like I need to detach, I need to separate myself from with this Five of Pentacles. Like you may be looking at new opportunities. I feel like though in the past, it's like you gave a lot of your time, gave a lot of your energy, gave a lot of money, resources, whatever it is, love, to situations that didn't give back to you in a way. So it's like you're having to set boundaries in these things, and in that you could be detaching from this altogether. These other situations, other people, whatever, and looking towards new things with this Ace of Swords. I feel like you have a sense of clarity. There is a sense of like victory and purification of like totally removing yourself for your own peace of mind here with this King of Cups. It's making me feel like you're doing something for your own emotions. You're doing something for your own benefit. Yeah, look at that bottom of the deck with the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever you're removing yourself from, or whatever you're like, this could even be a bad habit that you're doing, that you're detaching yourself from because it wasn't giving you what you needed. It wasn't providing you a sense of stability here, right? And so it's like finding new habits, new routines, if it's not like a person or a job or something like that. But I do feel like there's something you're setting a boundary in here, or setting a boundary with. What else is going on for Aries in January 2023? We have joy. So things are going to be getting better for you. I feel like there's a sense of happiness and joy coming towards you here. And I almost feel like by detaching and releasing yourself with this detach and purification, like you're cleansing your energy, you're kind of like reviving your energy in a way. We have Owl with deception and wisdom. Again, I just feel like you're seeing, again, there's wisdom here with the Hierophant, and we also have this Serpent with knowledge and healing. It's like you're seeing patterns, you're seeing people, situations for what they are, and realizing there's like a sense of wisdom in realizing that like you have the ability to detach. And the Serpent is giving me cycle energy, like when a snake connects to its tail is kind of what I'm seeing. So there's like a sense of a cycle here that I feel like you're breaking because you've gained this knowledge, this wisdom, and you're seeing the truth. Even with this Ace of Swords, we had that deception with the Owl. It's like you're seeing the truth, gaining wisdom and clarity, detaching yourself, which is bringing you a sense of happiness and fulfillment. Yeah, Death, which we had up with this Death card. So something is over here for you in January. What else does Aries need to know for January 2023? Yeah, metamorphosis. So again, more that transformation energy. And things are about to get better. It is the lotus energy on this metamorphosis. So there's a sense of like coming out of the mud, coming out of the darker, muckier times. We do have productivity. So some of you are going to be busy, but I just feel like you're busy with yourself, busy, focused on the things that you want to be focused on. Yeah, we have balance here. So bringing a sense of balance as well to your situation after a period of stagnation, like things I just feel like were not going the direction you wanted them to go in. Or again, you might have all of a sudden been like, what the heck is going on? This isn't how I wanted this to be. And we did have that Hanged Man at the bottom of this deck. So again, you could be realizing like something needed to shift, something needed to change in your situation. I feel like you're doing that. What else is going on for Aries? We have the Four of Wands, which says foundations and achievements. Yeah, this feels like the new energy you're stepping into. We have the Fool energy. I was going to say this almost feels like a separate message. We do also have the Eight of Swords, which is trapped in fear. And then we have the World card. So you're starting a new cycle. World and the Fool. The end and the beginning of the major arcana here. I feel like you're successfully completing a chapter here, but there is fear around like stepping into like what's next, right? You could be worried about what's next, or just like, you know, am I going to achieve what it is that I'm looking to achieve here? Give me a card on this. Trapped in fear energy, if I can get the oracle cards here. What's this Eight of Swords for Aries? We have the Frog, which says cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. Yeah, this is that purification energy. It's interesting too that it is actually over the purification card. So some of you, it's like releasing the fear. Working on releasing the fear. I almost feel as well saying like the new energy, like some of you may have a fear of repeating the cycle or like ending back up in the same situation. And we have focus here. So don't get caught up in the fears. Don't get caught up in what your mind starts to kind of tell you. Our minds can kind of run rampant very easily. But I do feel like it's about letting go and releasing yourself from other fears or things that you've always kind of like carried with you, like working through those things. Yeah, we have the Raven, magic, coincidence, synchronistic events. I think you're going to start to see that things are working out for you. And you need to trust your intuition, because we have Swan with transformation and trusting psychic gifts. So trust that you know you're on the right path. Don't let your mind kind of start to tell you otherwise. Don't let your mind kind of start to like dictate, and bring up all these like, oh, you can't do it or whatever. Like, don't let your mind run rampant basically when it comes to what you're trying to achieve or where you're trying to go. We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, have compassion for yourself. Look after yourself. If you find yourself getting into this like Eight of Swords energy, it's like, give yourself time and space to kind of like settle. Sometimes when we get into the Eight of Swords, it's like we're just stressed, we're just ramped up, and we just need time to kind of like take a step back. We also have the Two of Pentacles with balance and adaptability here, as well as the Knight of Wands with action and drive. I feel like you're making changes, positive changes for yourself. But I almost feel too with this Queen of Cups and then this Knight of Wands, it's like a balance between looking after yourself and nurturing yourself and having compassion for yourself while also pursuing your goals, your dreams. Sorry for that. That's my dog above me. while also pursuing your goals and dreams. And we do have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. So really looking after yourself, really nurturing yourself, really doing the things that are necessary for you and your growth to help you move forward and continue to move forward in your path, your passions, this new beginning. Because it's not so much like highlighting where you're going, it's highlighting what you've left behind, and that you're moving in a positive direction, you're moving in the right direction, but there's something about balancing out your actions as well as your looking after yourself. Because I feel like there's a sense of you really going after something or really trying to pursue a new beginning or move in a new direction, which trust your intuition and don't let your mind tell you something otherwise. And again, if you feel like you're getting into that energy, then it's like, just take a step back and, retreat in the sense of like collecting yourself, not that you pull back all of your action. Do you know what I mean? We have lifeblood here with water, and then we have wind with movement. So again, I feel like you're taking action, you're moving forward. There is a sense of forward progression here. Again, standing your ground, setting boundaries, but your water, your emotions here are your lifeblood. So you have to allow your emotions to flow freely, as well as look after and cleanse your energy, cleanse your, I'm just getting like, for some of you, you might get really kind of caught up in the doing of things, and you are a fire sign, obviously. So, but we do have abundance here. So you're moving in the right direction. So I don't feel like you need to be worried about progress as much as like looking after yourself in the process of achieving what you're wanting to achieve. Let's get one more from this deck for Aries. We have navigation with stars. So yeah, you know where you're going. You know, like, let your intuition guide you. Let also things fall into place, so you don't have to force everything. And again, I feel like when you get into that forcing energy, it's asking you to nourish yourself, look after yourself, so that you can maintain this fire within you, this intensity within you, this drive to really pursue the things that you're looking after. Because you are shedding a lot. I feel like you're going through a lot of transformation here, and that can be overwhelming and depleting as well. So I feel like in this process of change, just making sure you're doing what you need to do for yourself to keep that fiery Aries energy that you have within you. And that could be through even like setting boundaries and stuff as well. Let's get a final message here for you, Aries, for January. So overall, I feel like there's progress here. We have the Tower with release and revelation. We also have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Release anything that doesn't spark a sense of creativity or sense of joy. Okay, we have soul searching and reevaluation with this Four of Cups, and then we have ideas and discipline. There could be new ideas that are coming in that you are pursuing or looking at, or new pathways even to take. Like you might have new ideas or things that you maybe are starting. But if you start something and it's not necessarily 100% what it is that you're like looking for, don't be afraid to release that and move on to the next thing or find that next thing. It's like asking you to kind of like be open, but it's more so let yourself experiment, let yourself try things, right? You don't have to be so like fixated on just that one thing and making it work when you don't even really want it to work. Yeah, because we have Five of Swords here with strategy and resilience. Now, for some of you, you may need to also put more effort into something. If something's not working completely the way that you want to, you could be reevaluating and taking action on it from a different perspective, or adding more discipline or structure into what you're doing, more strategy into what you're doing in order to get you the results that you're looking for. So some of you as well, if you are going back to the drawing board on anything, this feels like, if it's that, it's like projects. It's kind of what's coming through is like a project or a business or a career. something to that effect, where it's like maybe it's fallen apart, or it's not, you're struggling to build the foundation here. So you may have to release the way that you've been doing it and find a new solution. I don't know if that makes any sense. This feels like a very separate message. And if you don't have anything, you're like, I'm still trying to figure out what the frick is going on. I feel like it's just asking you to be open to different ways of doing things, and let yourself search, but allow things to come to you. You don't have to, when we get into that forcing energy, we start resisting change, and we start resisting the opportunity for new things to come in. So it's like, let these kind of things fall away if they're not fulfilling you. You don't have to keep holding on to them if they're not serving a purpose, I guess, in your life in a bigger way, if that makes sense. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Overall, like I said, January seems like a month of really learning lessons and reflecting on lessons and releasing those things from the past, while you navigate this new space that you're moving into. And I do feel like there's a sense of achievement and that sort of thing. But as you move through this new journey, this new path, this new aspect and chapter of life, it's about really looking after yourself and grounding yourself, grounding your energies, while also taking action on the things that you're looking to achieve and the things that you would like to have. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other signs. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.